So, as someone who's been in this space for quite some time, have seen podcasters from all levels, right? Just starting out
Yeah.
to veterans who have been around for, I guess I can now say decades. What are some of the most common legal stumbles that podcasters are making or are bound to make if they're not putting too much thought into this process?
Well, I mean, the first thing is that thing you just said, not putting too much thought into this or waiting too long to start getting themselves organized from a legal standpoint. But from there, it's just not taking it seriously as a kind of a business thing. If you're podcasting as the business, then you need to think about setting it up as a business with the corporation or an LLC or something like that, and having good contracts and those kinds of things in place, especially if you're working with a co-host or something like that. Having what I call a podcast prenup kind of articulates the relationship and addresses not only what happens when things are going well, but also what if it doesn't. How do we go our separate ways in a way that everybody's comfortable with, and so that prenup becomes a co-host agreement or a collaboration agreement or joint venture, whatever, can take different forms. The other areas, of course, are intellectual property. You neglect copyright law at your peril, both as a creator where you own the copyrights, and if you don't do what you can to protect them, you may find others using your content. But also when you use people's music or clips in your show, you better know the rules and do it right, or you're going to have pushback there. And I'd say the most important legal thing to do for most podcasters is look at your title, make sure it's a distinctive brand name that you can protect with a trademark. And registering a trademark is an important step in making sure you don't end up at one of the 12 shows with the same title in the marketplace.